What's up? Today, it's summer, it's beautiful. We're gonna vlog around the house and talk about FPV. So I wanted to throw together a quick little video about getting into FPV. Whether you're coming from DJI camera style drones, or you saw a video of a guy flying around like a madman inside of an abandoned building, or you've been watching what's going on in other countries and you decided, hey, this FPV thing looks cool. Where do I start? What do I get? Well, we're going to talk about that. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube tells me I gotta say those things and it puts me in a better spot in the algorithm or something. All those things. If you're not already subbed, come hang out. We do drone stuff. So why should you listen to me? There's plenty of other people out there that will give you every opinion in the world. There's thousands of things to choose from to purchase. It's kind of confusing at first. It was really confusing for me at first, but I'll explain myself and then I'm going to give you my personal opinion. There are a lot of ways to do this, a lot of ways to get into FPV, but this is my opinion on the best way to spend your money smart and to be able to go further into the hobby if you like it, or have something worth selling to kind of get some of your money back in case you don't like it. In my opinion, this is going to be the stuff that you really can't go wrong with. It's not going to be the cheapest. So if you're looking for the bottom dollar, cheapest way in, this might not be the best. But check it out, hear what I got to say, because I think this is probably the best route in 2026 on how to get into FPV. The first thing you're going to want to get is a good radio. My suggestion and opinion would be the Radio Master Pocket. Now, the Radio Master Pocket is a great place to start, and it's a great radio to keep flying with. I know people who still use this radio and have been flying since this came out and have years of experience flying. But this is the best place to start. It's under $100, and it has all the features you need to fly whoops all the way up to even a 5-inch quad. Now, you might prefer a bigger radio, but by the time you get to that point, you'll have figured out what it is you like and don't like if you want to keep this or expand to something bigger and better. I still use this radio when I fly my micros. Anything up to about a 2.5 inch, I'm using this guy still to this day. Analog goggles. That's what I'm going to suggest to you. Not box goggles, just regular style goggles. Now, there's also a lot of choices from those. There's going to be $800, $900 analog goggles, and there's going to be really cheap $200 analog goggles. I settled in the middle. These are the SkyZone 040 Pros. At the time, they were $320, which is a good middle ground for goggles. There was a big controversy online, which you'll probably see when you search these, about latency. Latency is the feeling from what you see and what you're putting into your stick inputs and how quickly it responds and you see it. It's kind of a dumb way to say that. And for a lot of pilots that were really good and have a lot of experience and started a long time ago, these newer goggle screens didn't have as fast a latency as the analog of the past, of the last generation analog. It's a little bit slower. I still say that these are a great deal, and there's probably, because of the little latency fiasco thing going on, that some people swear is just the end of the world for these goggles, and you should just never even purchase them because of this, even though the latency is better than digital, even though it's not quite as good as other analog, older analog goggles. People are going to be trying to give these away. They're going to be trying to sell them because people are afraid to buy them because their favorite influencer told them they were no good anymore. They were great. The latency is completely fine to fly with. There's a lot of people that love these goggles and fly. I fly them no problem. I've been flying for a very long time. There's no issue with these. I fly DJI digital on my 5-inch quads on a regular basis. It has slower latency than these. It's not an issue. Pick up a little whoop. These little guys come in two flavors, 65 millimeters and 75 millimeters. Now, there's some randoms here and there, but that's the main two popular sizes that you're going to find out there. And the 65 millimeters is from this motor post to the caddy corner motor post, the adjacent one. 65 obviously being smaller or more for inside or a small backyard. 75 is where you're going to be able to fly at a park, your front yard, or a bigger backyard. 75 is more suited for outside. Now you can fly a 65 in outside and inside, but they're more suited for a smaller area. This little guy right here is right around $100. If you break it, the frame's like, I think $5. These little motors are cheap to replace. The cameras are cheap to replace. This is one of the best places to start FPV. When you're looking to buy a whoop, the two things you need to look for, ELRS and analog. Simple as that. 65 millimeter or 75 millimeter ELRS analog. That's it. All right, the next thing is something that gets skipped over a lot, something I missed when I ordered my first radio and everything else. So I'm going to condense it down, make it real simple, and we're going to cover everything as quickly and to the point as I can to kind of wrap this up. The Radio Master Pocket. You want to get the ELRS version, Express LRS version. It also doesn't come with batteries. So what you're going to need to get is 2 of the 18650 lithium ion batteries that you can get at a vape store. I ordered these off Amazon. These are 9900 mAh rechargeable cheapo batteries from Amazon. Radio Master does make some, but you might already have a place you like to get your batteries from. Any kind will do. And for the goggles, now the Sky Zones come with an analog module built in. Some goggles don't. Check that when you pick some up. Also, these don't come with antennas. Very few do, but most of them aren't going to come with antennas. These little antennas I have on here right now are from Amazon. They're right-hand circular polarized antennas that are meant to go onto the module. I think I got both of these on Amazon for, it was really, really cheap. 20 bucks maybe, don't quote me on that, but they were dirt cheap. It's a good place to start. Make sure you get RHCP. That's going to match. Analog is known for using RHCP. Digital usually use LHCP. That's a whole other video. These also, like the radio, aren't going to come with a battery. So what I like to use for mine is a 4S lithium ion battery. Has an XT60 connector. This comes with a cable that'll connect to an XT60, and you're gonna have to buy it separately. It's just the way this stuff goes. Now the quads, these little 65 millimeter drones, all I ever fly on these, and all most people fly on these, are 330 mAh or 300 mAh 1S Lipos. You can buy them in multi-packs. They're super cheap. That's all you need. You don't need anything bigger than that for a 65. And for 75 millimeter whoops, all you're gonna need is a 450 mAh, same kind. I prefer the BT 2.0 connector that doesn't have the lead. It's directly on the battery. Your whoop's gonna come with a long enough lead. They slip in there. It's super simple. No need for the extra battery cable sticking out the back. Now all these little 1S batteries, you're gonna have to charge them. Your radio, you can plug it into the wall and charge it. That's not gonna be an issue. Your goggle battery, you're going to need a specific battery charger. Do some research, check them out. There's a few different ones out there that I like to use, but the ones I like to use are to charge a lot of batteries at once, big batteries at once. So I wouldn't suggest that as a beginner. So do a little bit of research, find you a good battery charger, and do not skimp on quality. Buy a quality charger. It'll save your batteries and save from a fire. Now for the Whoop batteries, I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. Matter of fact, I should say that now. I'm not sponsored by any of the companies I'm showing you at all. They didn't send me this stuff. They're not paying me to say this. This is totally on me. But I use the ViFly Whoop Store. I got this one from WREKD FPV. It has the BT 2.0 connector on it. This thing is awesome. You can plug it into the wall, plug it into a cell phone battery pack. You can use your 4S battery to even charge these. You can use a lot of different stuff to get power to your little 1S batteries. And it's super simple to use. They come in white, and this red is from WREKD. They might have other colors, I don't know. But this is the only charger you'll ever need for your Whoops. So that's my rambling of how to get into FPV from my opinion. Is it the best? I don't know. Maybe there's a better way for you, a better way for this guy. That's just what I would suggest to someone if they said, hey, how do I get into FPV? That is exactly what I would buy, and that is exactly what I would do. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to check out my sponsors. Please hit like and subscribe if you liked it. If you didn't like it, post in the comments what you didn't like about it. You got a suggestion? Post it in the comments. I'd love to read it. I know other people will love to read it. Maybe you'll answer a question for somebody that I forgot to answer or say. So, hey, all the knowledge that we can get down below, let's get it in there. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. Hopefully I see you on the next one. I better see you on the next one.